Hello and welcome to episode 15 of Jetstream. I'm your host Alec Doyle, and this week I'll be asking Cheshire Jets skipper Colin O'Reilly what he thinks his side could achieve this season after a disappointing run of results. And my game focuses its attention on John Lavery. Colin, welcome back to Jetstream. As we speak, the Jets haven't won for 6 games. Do you stick to one main game plan to try and end this run, or have you devised that plan B to try and surprise the opposition?
Right now we don't know where to go, really. We've tried a few different options. It's been the same faults throughout the season. It's got to a stage now where it's getting fairly tiring as a team. We're getting to the last 5 minutes and we're just imploding. We're throwing away games week on, week off, and something's got to give. Fellas that are trying to win the games at the end need to give the ball up and do other things, help other players get open, get their shots off. But right now what we're doing isn't working, and we're trying to, we've implemented a few different things. We're playing a bit more up tempo, we're pressing a bit more, which has gotten us the same successes with our old game plan. So now it's a case of just got to get through the last 5 minutes the best way possible and get a win, basically, whatever way we can.
How much of that is down to experience, and how much of that is down to the well-documented injuries that you've suffered this season?
To be honest, the injuries don't count for anything if you're in the game with 5 minutes to go. You've gotten through the hard part of the game. As far as the inexperience goes, I think it is costing us at times. We're not running with a natural point guard, so it's hard on Adam at times that he's a shooting guard, and the rest of us are playing as if he's a point guard all his life, so it's hard for him to adjust. So it's just a case of we've all got to help each other.
And the Jets' realistic target for this season is now probably the playoffs. What would you say would make this a successful season for the Jets?
Well, I'd like to get a win first anyway. It's the same thing. We're going to go out and try to win every game. I think we're at a stage now where there's no point in looking at the long-term goals, the short-term goals. So it's got to be every day. We've got to set a goal every day to reach. And if we can do that, the wins will start coming. I feel we're getting there. Teams will start underestimating us, and we should pull off a few wins, but we've got to try to sneak into that 7th or 8th spot in the playoffs at least, because otherwise it's a disastrous season. And from where we came from last year and the year before, this is a big step back. A lot of the players, we don't want to be involved in that.
Probably back in '91 when the Jets won their first trophy. It was National League Division 1. We actually won it all English, which was a good achievement for the club. I'd say a guy called Vince Brookins. He's an American. Back in the day when I played for the Manchester Giants, excellent professional, helped the kids a hell of a lot, helped my game a hell of a lot as well. I've got a lot of time, a lot of respect for the guy. Best piece of advice: to always play with confidence, and always play with a smile on your face, because obviously, I believe every basketball player is being given a talent, being given a gift, and they need to go out on the court and show everybody that gift and that talent. More teams would be good. Obviously playing each other 3 times could be a bit tiresome, especially for some fans, etc. We can make the league a little bit more competitive, and a lot more teams in the league would be good. I could give any advice to any young kids out there is obviously enjoy your basketball, and every time you go out on the floor just try your hardest, and try and win every game you can.
Well, thanks for joining me for the latest episode of Jetstream. Remember, for all the latest Cheshire Jets news, like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and tune in every Thursday for the latest episode. For now, I've been Alec Doyle. Thank you for watching.